Hello, weird and wonderful people. My name is Malachi Frost, and welcome back to another interactive horror story. Today, we are doing the story of the Luigi Boy, New Jersey, 1981. You're a single father. Your wife Linda passed away a year ago at childbirth. Your son's name is Mark. He's a cute baby with blue eyes that he got from his mother. As expected, you are in agony with the loss of your wife. Mark is the only thing that you hold on to, all that matters. You had been in love with Linda since the first time you saw her. She was so pretty you wanted to be with her forever. It still surprises you that you had such a charming woman fall in love with you. During Linda's pregnancy, you lost your job at some point while having debts. She supported you in every way she could. Not only was she your wife, but she was also your best friend. You found another job after Mark was born and Linda died, but of course it doesn't make you a happy man when you've lost your best friend and wife. It's like, okay, we get it. Linda is dead. You were in love. Best friend, she's dead. I get it. Looking into Mark's blue eyes gives you all the strength to go on as a single father. You see the future in his eyes and the past. The past when you were happy with your wife who you loved, but she's dead now. With your family, despite everything falling apart. You would lose everything if you lost Mark. Another reason that made Linda and Mark so significant is you had lost your parents too. Basically, you have no family members left except for your son. Nobody consult for things you need to talk about with a family member. Like, why does it poop so much? What am I supposed to do when it cries? Linda's parents? You don't see those assholes anymore. They done wrong to you and Linda. It's a foggy morning. You're taking a walk in an isolated green forest which is close to the suburb you live in, so obviously not so isolated. You can't see anything but fog beyond 5 meters. There is a single path and you are walking on it. You know that the path leads to a lake. You have been there countless times. There is nobody else you can see here in the forest, but somehow you feel that something awaits for you at the end of the path. You can't help wondering, where did I leave Mark? You reach the lake and you encounter a woman who looks uncannily familiar standing at the side of the lake. She's turning her back to you. You see that she has long hair and a black dress. So familiar. She slowly turns back and faces you with a smile on her beautiful face. She is nobody but Linda, your wife, who you loved but died, completely alive. Did you miss me, darling? Linda, is that you? How is this possible? I missed you so much. Linda, is that you? Yeah, it's me. How is that possible? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. You ain't my Linda, that's too many syllables. She holds your hands. Buy a Luigi board, and I will talk to you through that. You know exactly what a OUIJA board is. It is a board with letters and numbers on it, and you use it to talk with spirits. A strong wind starts to blow. In the blink of an eye, her flesh turns to ashes. The harsh wind carries the black ashes away, leaving a grim skeleton standing with you. The skeleton would also be burnt if you cremated her, which I think is what you're assuming, is what you're implying. You find yourself holding the hands of a skeleton who looks into your very soul with carved eyes on her skull. On her skull, which would mean it's not where the eye should be, because that would be a hole. They've carved eyes onto her skull. So the skeleton's actually looking down to peer into your soul. Moving on, never mind, moving on. You wake up. It was a dream, a repeating one. You keep having this dream every night. It started a few days ago, so you've had it 3 times. It's Monday morning now, and you're in your bedroom. It's winter, but still sunny. After getting out of bed, you take a look at yourself in the mirror hanged on the wall. You look worn out. Check on Mark. Your house has 2 stories. The bedrooms are in the upper one. You walk into Mark's bedroom, which is next to yours, trying not to make a sound. You slowly open the wooden door of the bedroom. Your son sleeps peacefully in his cradle. You would expect a 1-year-old to make noises all the time, but Mark's not such a boy. He rarely cried. He's always been so happy. The bedroom walls are painted in a calming tone of blue. The circular toys are hanged up upon the cradle. Cute figures of a lion, a sun, a red cat, a moon, and the parts of this installment. There's a big poster of a yellow baby bird on the wall. You changed Mark's diaper, didn't even wake him up. That's how good you are at diaper changing. You change Mike's diaper like you always do in the morning. If you walked into a room and your son was asleep, you would not wake him up. Diaper or no diaper? Hello, doorbell. Come in. After completely changing the diapers, the doorbell rings. It's so polite that they waited for me to finish changing the diaper before pushing the button. It's probably the caretaker, Isabella. She comes every morning at this hour. You go downstairs and open the door. Good morning, sir, says Isabella. She's a woman in her 20s with curly black hair and brown eyes. She steps into your house. Your daily routine starts with making breakfast. While Isabella takes care of Mark, you go to work after breakfast, unless it's the weekend, which it's not, it's Monday. Isabella walks into the kitchen, opens the fridge, and picks up the formulated milk for babies without mothers. Talk about the dreams. Don't talk about the dreams. Don't talk about the dreams. I don't really think like I'm the kind of guy to talk about stuff. Isabella climbs up the stairs to take care of Mark. You're hungry. You need to make that breakfast. You need a big man's breakfast. 6 sausages, 4 eggs, 2 cans of beans. None of that tomato vegetable stuff, but you want bacon. You're not listening to music on the radio while making breakfast. Will you turn on the radio today? Of course I will. You turn on the radio. The song playing is Sunny from Boney M. Sunny yesterday, my life was filled with rain. Sunny, you smiled at me and really eased the pain. The dark days are gone, the bright days are here. My sunny one sounds so sincere. Sunny one, so true, I love you. I don't know the tune of that song, but I think I did pretty well there. You like this song, it kind of reminds you of the happy times you had with Linda, your wife who you love but she's dead. You make yourself an omelet and a hot cup of coffee, and that's your daily routine. After you finish the breakfast, it's time to leave. Will you buy a Ouija board? You can go to a toy store and buy it before going to work. Or you can refuse to buy it, thus refusing to contact with what you see in your dreams. It'd be a shit episode if I said no. Buy the Ouija board. Despite it being a winter's day, it's not cold outside. There's a toy store, you know, where this is where you buy Mark's toys. You remember seeing something about a Ouija board there before. It doesn't take long to reach the store. You enter the store and you start searching the store for the board among all the colorful toys in the store. You find a box that looks quite different from the other toys. It doesn't look so cute. Not something you'd buy for your kid. It's a grim-looking Luigi board. You're really making sure I have the option to not do this. Buy the board. Pick up the box of the Luigi board and move towards the cash register. Cashier is a brunette young woman. She gets surprised to see the box. Are you sure you want to buy that, sir? What will you use it for, if I may ask? I keep seeing my deceased wife in my dreams. I don't think that's none of your business. Playing the strong silent type. She frowns. Okay, I just had to warn you, sir. Won't be doing any good. Don't use it by yourself, at least, and never ask when or how someone will die. So you pay the board price and buy it. You put it in a plastic bag with the logo of the toy store, and you go to your office, where everyone asks, what's in the bag with the logo of that toy store? As an accountant, you think that you have a dull job. Nothing interesting ever happens during work. You have no friends to talk to. After the shift ends, you are ready to go home. Darkness has fallen. Knowing Isabella is at home, you ring the bell when you arrive. Welcome, she says with a smile after opening the door. Her shift ends when you come home. She's got ready to head off. Mark is sleeping peacefully. He has just started sleeping. He was sleeping before you left, and he's sleeping now. You're starting to wonder whether your child is ever awake. Isabella says before leaving the house, you can ask her to assist you in a seance. Don't ask her to join. I'm being the strong silent type and doing everything myself. Isabella leaves. You're alone with Mark now. Before starting the seance, you climb the stairs, check on Mark. He looks so happy and peaceful while he sleeps. You close the door and descend the stairs. You use the board in your living room. There's a table you can use there. You had heard that it's best to turn off the lights before talking to a Luigi board, so you get the candle from the kitchen and light it. Then you turn off all the lamps, so the only thing that enlightens the room is the candle. You pull the wooden board from its box and place it on the table. Then you get the planchette, the little wooden part, which you will put your finger on. The summit entity is supposed to move the planchette when your finger is on it. Are you ready? I'm ready. Linda, 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 my wife, who I love and is dead now. Keep your finger on the planchette. Oh, I actually have to click and move my mouse to stay on there. H E R H. Here. Are you really Linda? Will I bring Mark up as well? Are you watching us from there? What do you want to tell me? Next page? Why did you return? What does moon mean? What does moon mean? What do you want from me? Should I move on with my life and meet new women? The first thing you're going to ask your dead wife is, should I move on? Why did you leave us? Are you peaceful? When did we get married? What was your favorite color? When will we be together? Oh, okay, so I can ask questions to see if it really is her or not. How will I die? When will I die? When will Mark die? How will Mark die? And goodbye. What do you want to tell me? I don't want to question whether it's Linda or not yet, but what do you want to tell me? Oh, this is so creepy having to actually do this. N. Nut. No. New. Nuller. Mueller. The Relhun. Nope. Alright, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Why did you leave us? D. I. D. N. O. T. Did not. Are you peaceful? No. Why are you restless? Okay, this is all fun and games doing the fun voice, but... Oh, okay, you're restless because of the moon. So that's why I asked, what does the moon mean? I get you. This is all fun and games doing fun voices. Now it's getting creepy. Alright, where was... What does moon mean? What does moon mean? Volvo. VN. Z. Y. VNZY? I don't know what you're saying. Why did you return? You returned for moon as well, and moon means VNZY. Alright. Are you really, Linda? Yes. Will I bring Mark up as well? No. Next page, next page. Next page. I'm going to start asking questions now. What was your favorite color? Alright. You got that right. When did we get married? 19. Yep, 84. 78. That's correct. When will we be together? N. O. E. Never? Next page. Previous page. Should I move on with my life and meet new women? Okay, I think we kind of figured that that's what that would do. I don't want to... Why did you return? You've already answered that. What did you want from me? You've already answered that. Are you watching us? Yes. Alright, I guess we got to go into the when will I die When will Mark die? When will I die? 5. Why? 5 years. Keep your finger on the planchette. Sorry. 5 years. How will I die? Suicide? Whoa. Oh, this is a creepy game. Alright. How will Mark die? M-U-R. D-E-R. Murder. Who will kill Mark? Y-O-U? Don't say M-E. Don't say me. Oh, that's not good. Why will you kill Mark? Moon. I love this, but God, this is creepy. When will you kill Mark? Tomorrow? Today. So you're going to kill Mark today, and then I'm going to commit suicide in 5 years? What does moon mean? I have ETB. So that's different this time. IVTS. Okay, so that's different to last time. If I do it again, well, let's say VH Z V Z. You're just giving me gibberish, woman. What do you want from me? Moon. Why did you return? Moon? Again? Yep. I think I've gotten all the information I'm going to get out of the Luigi board. But, I'm kind of afraid to say goodbye. Alright, let's try and say goodbye. I don't like this game. The planchette throws itself. It flies to the window of the living room, breaking it. You hear the radio in the kitchen start to play. Something turned it on. It plays a sinister voice that laughs. Laughter of a clown. It doesn't stop. You feel like it's mocking you. Check on Mark. As you climb the stairs, you hear Mark crying in his room. That's certainly not good. You frantically try to open the door of Mark's room. It's locked. The door's not broken yet. You hear the muffled screams of Mark. Kick the door. Keep kicking the door. The screams stop. The door is broken. You rush to Mark's cradle. His pillow covers his face. It's apparent that he was choked. Mark shows no sign of life. He is dead. You cry in despair. You were warned not to use the Ouija board. Now you are alone with your remorse. Soon you call 911. Nobody believes that Mark was killed by a supernatural entity. All the proof show that Mark was killed by his father. You get arrested. Time flies fast and nothing gets better. You get sentenced for life for killing your son. You spend the rest of your life alone in a cell until 5 years later when you kill yourself. And that's how your psychological problems start. You find yourself thinking about morbid matters like the rotten corpses of Linda and Mark, or what Mark has seen while it choked him to death, or how the Guardians would react if they found that you hung yourself. Sometimes you start laughing hysterically, but there is nothing funny to laugh at. Sometimes you throw wild tantrums, screaming with anger between the four walls of your cell. Are you going mad, or is it taking you over? There is no difference, honestly. During the 5th year of your imprisonment, you decide to end the dire suffering, and you succeed. The end. The story has 3 endings. Oh, goodness. I'm guessing, okay, so not using the Ouija board at all is an ending, and having our Isabella, I think our maid's name was, having her involved would also be the other ending. By far, this one was the creepiest, because this is the one that gave me the most agency, but also the most drip-feeding what was going to happen. Whereas the others, it was very just click it and then sit back and read it. This one I had to pay attention and keep my cursor on the planchette. I like that, and I think that is going to be a great place to end off this series. That is all of the stories. As I said, Crystal Skull 2, I will leave up to you guys. If you want to see me do Crystal Skull 2, let me know down in the comment section below. If you have enjoyed this series and want to see more interactive stories, whether it's horror, fantasy, romance, kinky stuff, whatever stories you can find, let me know down in the comment section and I will try and track them down for you. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. All comments in the comment section go a long way to helping us boost this video and turn this YouTube channel into something great. As well as joining Discord or finding us over on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. It all goes a long way to helping us out. But for right now, as always, Frost Squad, have a good day, have a good life, and I'll catch you all down the road.